Well, hey there folks, it's Busted Billets. Hopefully some of you guys can still recognize me. It's been a while since I've posted a video. I've been extremely busy lately, and finally got a day where I could get out here. Not the best looking conditions. We really haven't had much for rain, and most of the fields, the crops have grown up to the point where not really any sense in walking them. But just walked up on my first piece, and I'll show you guys that here in a little bit. First, I want to go through and I'm going to run a couple of videos from the last time I had gotten out. I never got a chance to get a video posted of it, so I'll let you guys take a look at that, and then we'll get back to here and show you guys what we got. Hey there guys, Busted Billets, and back out here walking the fields. And I just walked up on my first really good piece. Unfortunately, this one's broken, but looks like we got another metalwood point sitting down here. You notice that tiny little notch on the back side. And these points were usually made really thin. I mean, they are just very well napped. But yeah, that's going to be one of my bucket listers, is finding one of these fully intact. But we're going to keep looking, and we'll get back to you. Alright guys, so it's looking like we might have found our next piece here. It's definitely worked. Not exactly sure what it is, whether it's a base of a point or what, but yeah, looks like the base off of a point. Well, we're out here now. I'm going to be walking a lot of this area out through here. I got quite a bit of land to walk, so I'm going to be moving pretty quick and just trying to look for areas of sign and try and figure out where all the good spots are on this new piece of property. So hopefully we'll find some more. We'll get back to you. All right guys, so just walked up on my next piece here, and this has got to be probably the biggest broken base that I've ever found. Pretty good size. Not quite sure if that would be considered a Genesee point. I guess it's got kind of these little flare outs on the base there, which Genesee points normally don't have from what I've seen. But yeah, another find. We're gonna keep going, and hopefully we'll find more. All right guys, so walked a little bit further and walked up on our next piece. Not 100% sure if this is part of an arrowhead or if that was just part of a blade or what, but it's definitely worked. Pretty crude, but I think that was probably some type of a knife blade or a preform of some kind. But yeah, another find. We're gonna keep going. We'll get back to you. All right guys, we're back again. It's probably only been about 7-8 minutes since the last one, and unfortunately I pulled this one out. I didn't think it was anything, thought it was just a little piece, but turns out it had a nice little base on it. That looks like a little Genesee point right there. Nice. I'm not 100% sure what it is with this particular spot I'm on, but most of the pieces I'm finding so far are pretty large, so I'm hoping that might be lucky enough to find a couple of good ones. So we're going to keep going, and we'll get back to you if we find anything else. But no shortage of chunks and pieces laying around here, so should be a pretty good little spot. We'll get back to you if we get anything. All right guys, hope it's not too windy. It's starting to pick up here a little bit, so hopefully you can hear me. But I just walked up on my next piece. Not sure if this is some type of a blade that's busted off the tip or not, but yeah, looks like a real rough looking blade. So yeah, another find. We're gonna keep looking, and hopefully we got more. All right guys, so just walking up my first row here, new field. Haven't looked this field before, but I've been told by a couple of people that they used to find stuff in this area several years ago. But walked up on my first piece here, And not 100% sure if that's actually a point or not, but that looks like a part of a base sticking out there. And it just happens to be a good faker. Well, we're gonna keep looking and we'll see if we get anything else. Been out here walking for a while. I went to a different field. I wasn't really finding too much at the other spot. There's a lot of sign there, but just not finding any points. But walked up on my first piece here. Looks like we got a nice little Madison triangle here. It's a little crude. They're usually a little bit better made than this, but yeah, first one of the day. So yeah, we're gonna keep looking and hopefully we'll get back with some more. So we're back here, and looks like we walked up on our next piece, and looks like a pretty nice one. Yeah, not too bad. Another nice little Madison. Seems to be mostly what I find on this site, and this is a site where I found some pieces of pottery and stuff. So yeah, we're gonna keep looking. Hopefully we'll find more. All right, guys, so it only took about 3 seconds, but I just picked up this piece and looked right there, hiding in underneath that stuff. Looks like we got another little Madison point. Yep, a little bit off the tip there, but another nice little point. So I guess I'm gonna spend a little time and really kind of pound this area here and see if we get anything else. We'll get back to you. Probably one of the reasons I enjoy getting out here the most is seeing the nature. And just walked up on this little guy here, little snapping turtle. And I think I'm gonna get this guy out of the field, get him over to the water, and get him let go over there. And yeah, we'll get back to you. Thought I'd try and walk this little washout in this field. Last year I found a few pieces here and there kind of dotted along it, mostly all brokes, but I think I might have me a nice one sitting down in here. Oh yeah, that's a beautiful one right there. Nice. Yeah, we usually don't get too many good washouts through the fields around here, so when you find one like this, it's usually a pretty good score. So we're gonna keep walking in here a little bit longer, and we'll see if we can come up with anything else. Walked a little bit further and walked up on my next piece, and unfortunately this one's broken, but yeah, that would have been another gorgeous one. Nice and thin. Base broken off right there, a little bit off the tip, but another one to add to the collection. We're gonna keep going a little bit more, and hopefully we get more. Oh, hey there, folks. Busted Billet's back. It's the next day, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed seeing all those videos that I never got around to really doing much with. And so now we'll show you what I ended up finding today, and probably do a cleanup of that, and yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy. All right there, guys, so not 100% sure exactly what I got down in here, but it looks like a fairly nice work piece. But we're gonna get her plucked out and see what we got. Oh yeah, nice little Madison. I've been finding a lot of these lately. Nice paper thin, got a little bit of a curve to it. This is the first one I've ever found that's got a little bit of a curve to it. But these ones are definitely always fairly well made. And another nice one to add to the collection. We'll get back to you with more. A little bit further, and haven't really been finding too much. Just find this one kind of a crude little scraper. Pretty sure it's definitely a worked piece. It's got flakes all the way around it, and I just fairly sharp, so they definitely would have used that for something. But just walked up on my next piece, and got Kind of hard to see it with that corn in the way, so we'll move that corn. But that looks like a pretty good little point. I'm hoping the other ear is there and that the whole base is there. Nice. Yeah, it's not too bad. Nice little piece. But yeah, we're gonna keep looking and hopefully we'll get back with some more. Hope you can hear me. The wind is picking up a little bit here and it's starting to blow pretty good. But just walked up on my next piece here. It's like a little Lamoka style point. But looks like it's got a little damage on this side over here. But nonetheless, another piece to add to the collection. So we're gonna keep looking. Hopefully we'll get some more. Walking back on my next pass here and just walked up on my next piece and looks like we got ourselves a nice biface here. Unfortunately it's got a break in it, but yeah, another nice piece. Starting to find a little bit more flakes and stuff, so I'm hoping that I might be getting into a little bit better area and hopefully we'll have some more to show you. Hey guys, so it looks like I might have walked up on my next piece here and looks like another Lamoka style point and a little bit of tip damage, a little damage on the side of it there too, but yeah, not too bad. Conditions are fairly rough. You know, they planted beans in here this year and you know, when they do the beans they always roll the fields afterwards and that kind of pushes everything down and you don't get the erosion like you do when they've got corn and stuff out here, so makes it a little tougher. But yeah, we're keeping at it and hopefully we'll get back with a couple more. I just gave this one a little finger rub and still not 100% sure, but I think this might be my next piece. Another broke one, unfortunately, but pretty well made, nice and thin. So yeah, we're gonna look a little bit longer. It's starting to get dark and hopefully we'll find something. All right guys, so we're gonna try and do a cleanup here of all the stuff that I found today and a lot of the stuff that I've found over the last few weeks. Like I said, you know, I've been extremely busy, haven't really had a chance to do much as far as videos, and sitting down and doing the editing takes a little while, and I generally don't have the time for that. So yeah, I guess we'll kind of start over here. This is the stuff that ended up finding today. A few of them I didn't get on camera. It started getting a little too dark, but got that nice preform there. Unfortunately, it's broken there. And then I got this nice little point here. And I'm curious about this one because it actually has a lot of reddish-orange staining on it. And I know that there had been some red ochre burials in that area, so I'm curious as to maybe wondering if that might have come from a cache or something. And I got that nice little Madison, a couple of Lamoka points, a little broken piece there. And then I got this nice little scraper here. It's actually got pretty thin edges on it, nice and sharp. But and then these pieces up here are ones that you guys saw me pick up on some of the previous videos. And got that really nice metalwood point there. And these things were definitely made by some really skilled nappers. And we got the one I picked up in the washout. Another nice little corner notch Brewerton. That nice Madison point, a couple other broken Madisons. And up here we got some of the pieces of pottery that I have found over the last couple of weeks. Let's hope my camera will kind of zoom in a little bit better there for you. And yeah, and then most of this other stuff is all items that never ended up getting on camera. The weather just wasn't good enough for me to have my phone out doing video. But I got this pretty crude knife or scraper, and this really nice typical Genesee point that we found around here. Bless you. My daughter over there sneezing her head off. Another nice preform. Got a lot of nice working on both sides of it, and actually pretty high quality material. And a few other brokes and little broken things and busted things. And I got this piece here, which, you know, the shape of it just looks really weird. It's almost like a combination knife and perforator or drill or something like that. And then up here we got a few more little brokes and another broken drill, another base to one. And I'm still yet to find a full one of those, but hopefully someday. And a few other kind of crude, clunky ones, and a whole bunch of little Madisons. And this one was definitely a heartbreaker. That would have been one heck of a point if that thing was all there. I'm thinking that probably would have had another 1.5 inches or so on it for length. And that one is also just absolutely paper thin. And we got quite a few more. And this one here is probably one of the tiniest little points that I've ever found. It's just like the neatest little Madison point right there. And a few more brokes, a couple that aren't too bad looking. And I picked up this piece. I don't know if this would have been some type of a little scraper or a preform to maybe a Lamoka point, but it's not really worked on this side, but it's got flaking all the way around that side, so I'm definitely thinking some type of a little scraper. And I also found a couple of little hardstone pieces. It's the bit end off of probably a little adze or a little celt. But it's definitely really polished. And then I've also got this one here, which is got quite the polish on it. A couple of pretty good breaks off of it and rough shape, but nonetheless, another nice hardstone piece. So yeah, so that's what I've been up to the last couple of weeks. Been getting out only for like an hour or so each time I get out, so haven't really been finding a lot to really put together for a single video. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed, and we'll try to get back again soon for another adventure.